What's going on, real ones? BCHQ, and I'm back with a new battle rap card, Ultimate Madness 2, the tournament. So there's a few of these that I ain't watched for a while, to be honest, in terms of just the latest battles, probably for a lot of them. So obviously I saw the Saga's recent one against Mike P. We all know how that went. He's first up. He's against Holmesy the God. I remember that name. I don't know if I've ever watched a Holmesy the God battle though. So I want to go with a Saga because I've seen his levels when he's on it, and he's definitely a problem. It's just whether this is going to be in his head still, and I think it will be. I want him to bounce back, but I've just got a feeling that it's going to mess him up going forward. Yeah, man. So I'm going to have to go with Holmes, even though I can't remember if I've ever watched the dude, just because of that fact that I think what happened to the Saga recently on Gnome. Like, I just think it's gonna fuck with him for a while at least. So, Holmesy the God for that one. Gluezy versus Emerson Kennedy. It's been a while since I checked out both of these, to be fair. Emerson Kennedy even longer since I've watched him, but I remember watching him. I think it was against Jerry West years ago, and that was a fire battle to me. And Gluezy, he's underrated to me. I need to catch up on a few of his later battles too. I think this could be a potential one of the best matchups. I think it'll be a 2-1 either way. I don't think it'll be a 3-0. I'm going to go 2-1 Gluezy. We got Danny Myers versus Reaper Rel. I've only checked out a few Reaper Rel battles in the past, and I didn't think there wasn't anything outstanding from him, from what I can remember. Danny Myers is probably one of my favourites, to be honest. A lot of people give him a lot of hate and whatnot, but his pen is second to none in my opinion, and the passion as well. There's not a lot that match his passion and the love for the sport. So I think this is going to be a pretty one-sided one, to be fair. I'm actually going to go 3-0 Danny Myers. Tink the Demon versus Franchise. I've heard a little bit of this Franchise, but I don't believe I watched a battle of his before. Tink the Demon, I remember checking out, I think it was against Mike P, which was a while back now, and I heard that he just got out of prison recently as well, so I don't know, man. I think he's going to have that hunger. For what I remember of him, he had a lot of passion and aggression, so I'm going to go with Tink, but I've heard a little bit of Franchise, but because I haven't seen him before, it's hard to say how he'll do, so I'll say 2-1 Tink. Loso versus Nun Nun. Nun Nun, from what I remember, was pretty aggressive. Sometimes used a few antics and like props and things. Loso, when he's on it, he's a problem. But another one, a bit like the Saga. I mean, he hasn't done as bad as him with the chokes, but he's choked before. I'm trying to think of the battle. It was Briz Rothstein. So if he's on it, I think Loso takes it. But whether is that going to be the case, it's hard to say. Say 2-1 Loso, but he has to bring it. Mr. Wavy versus Steams. I think I've only watched one Mr. Wavy battle before, which was time ago as well. Steams, I ain't seen nothing from him for years, so I don't know. I got Steams for this if he's on what I remember him like. I got Steams 2-1. Mr. Wavy's never been nothing exceptional to me, so I can't see him taking this one, to be honest. So 2-1 Steams. Mike P versus Ryder. Ryder, for me, is very overrated, very gassed. He kind of talks like he's like God tier. Well, I know you've got to have that self-confidence in battle rap and in rap in general, but he hasn't got the accolades to back it up, in my opinion. He's too arrogant with it. But Mike P's a problem, man. Mike P's one of the most underrated to me. Passion, love for the sport, similar to Danny Myers, in my opinion. Ryder just isn't... I don't see what people see in Ryder, to be honest. I got 3-0 Mike. I think a lot of people have 2-1 Mike, but I've got 3-0. So 3-0 Mike P. And then Young Cannon versus Bill Collector. I can't remember Young Cannon too much. I don't think I've ever watched too much of his stuff. I've watched maybe one or two, but nothing I remember. Bill Collector, he's a character to say the least. So even if he don't come with the bars, he's going to do an antic, or he's going to have that stage presence, the live performance. So what I'm saying is even if he drops on the bars a bit, he can make up for it in performance. So I'm going to go Bill Collector. I'm actually going to go 3-0 Bill Collector. So that is it for the bracket for, I believe this is round 2. I missed round 1 because obviously I wasn't getting back into battle rap at that point. But Ultimate Madness 2, let me know when this is because I'm trying to find a date for it, but I can't see anything released yet. But if you know, let me know in the comments. I appreciate it. But yeah, 3-0 Bill Collector, URL, Ultimate Madness 2. Shout out to everyone supporting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know your predictions in the comments as well. Appreciate you all. Speak to you soon. They don't want to fuck with the real ones.